truly astounding statistic is making the rounds today, and rightly so. All right, listen to this. During the economic recovery, the top 1% of income earners captured almost 95% of all the income gains during that time. Just think about this for a second. 95 cents of every dollar that the recovering economy has generated into people's pockets has gone into the deep pockets of the top 1%. That's crazy. And if you look at the recovery specifically from 2009 to 2012, you'll notice that the top 1% saw their incomes grow by more than 30%, while the bottom 99% incomes barely moved at all, recouping less than 0.4%. Or, in other words, the top 1% incomes are close to full recovery, while the bottom 99% incomes have hardly started to recover. Add this to yesterday's Associated Press report that says the richest Americans earned more than 19% of the country's household total income last year, their biggest share since 1928. All this data paints a crystal clear picture of the rich getting richer, very much like we saw in the years that preceded the Great Depression and in the run-up to the big crash. This latest trend of concentrated wealth began in the Clinton recovery years. The disparity has only grown worse. Economically speaking, these national trends make the richest country on the planet look more like a banana republic. And the petri dish, the incubator for all of this, the place where all of this grows out of, is this city, New York. This is the city that is home to the industry that generates a lot of that inequality and that just about laid waste to the world's economy. And although New York rebounded from the recession faster than the rest of the country, its growth has been rather uneven. In 2011, New York ranked highest in inequality among large cities. None of this mattered, though, to New York City's top 1%. You see, they convinced themselves that their fellow 1%er, Mayor Michael Bloomberg, governed primarily for them. But others had come to see Bloomberg as someone who symbolized the city's inequality, which is why last night Bill de Blasio, New York City's public advocate, a man who waged war on inequality as a specific campaign, tapped into the city's frustrations over its uneven wealth to pull off an apparent upset win in the Democratic primary to be mayor.